Thank you, Madam Speaker. Today I rise to speak to a few of the most glaring oversights in the budget bills we are presented with today. In March of 2020, actually a few days before we declared a public emergency, this chamber did something pretty amazing. We decided to put partisanship aside and actually do something that would help thousands of Michigan men and women obtain the skills they need to meet the labor market demands of our state. And we did that in the form of passing the Michigan Reconnect program. Now, behind the scenes, I worked tirelessly with many of my colleagues across the aisle, as well as the state Senate, to build a powerful coalition made up of the business community, labor, and educational leaders. We passed Reconnect, and we had no idea that thousands of men and women would find themselves unemployed, underemployed, underskilled, and looking for opportunities to connect themselves with additional training to, again, meet the labor market demands. In spite of our differences, we decided to come together around a shared vision for our people. We worked through the intricate details, challenges, and we compromised, again, to create programs like Reconnect. It was an example that we all took back to our communities. We went back, we talked about it at coffee hours and community meetings and town halls. We pointed to Reconnect as a tangible example of what happens when we actually prioritize people over politics. And guess what? Our communities listened. Since the launch of Reconnect, over 62,000 Michiganders have been approved for the program, which guarantees a tuition-free path to an associate's degree or a credential. All of a sudden, thousands of Michigan men and women had a goal, they had hope that they could actually finally get the career they wanted and they needed to provide for themselves and their families. So you can imagine my shock when I learned that this same body has now decided to eliminate funding not only for Reconnect, but also the Preapprenticeship program and Future for Frontliners. Future for Frontliners. Those same frontline workers that we sat here and we have praised and we have given accolades and we've continued to amplify, and yet when it has come time to actually support programs for those same frontliners designed to help those same men and women who have kept our hospitals going, kept our grocery stores stocked, and make sure our transportation system has worked during this pandemic, we have decided to cut those programs. I simply do not understand. It's actions like these that cause people to resent and distrust politics and politicians. The legislature giveth, and today it seems like we're going to take away. We literally promise men and women a chance for success, only to threaten to strip it away before many of them can get started. What will we tell our constituents, many of whom have enrolled in community colleges across our state, enrolled in summer programs and in the fall? What will we tell them? Today we have an opportunity to step up to the plate, go back to that same bipartisan collaborative spirit, and show up for our constituents because they deserve it. They deserve leadership. They deserve to see the men and women that they have sent to this hall of power to do the right thing. I urge you to vote for this amendment. Thank you, Madam Speaker.